Hi, I am Kaiser. Today I want to talk to you about street kids. Street kids is becoming an East African challenge or even a Commonwealth challenge, particularly to do with low developed countries which are into Commonwealth. Let's look at Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi. If you're walking on those streets in those countries, there is one thing that is very common. You have to encounter many street kids on the streets and beggars who are looking to survive. But why is this happening? Let's now delve into seeing the causes of children ending up on streets. The one major reason why we see this is because of poverty. Our countries are poor, and thus the government is not in position to provide adequately for those families so that those families can look after their children and be able to take them to school as well. So, in a quick solution to them, those kids end up running away from their families because they cannot live on one meal or no meal per day. So they have to look for a living on streets through begging or stealing. And that's a very big challenge. Among the street kids, we also have young children, more so who are girls. Those young girls, like we've been seeing them when I've been moving around the town, they are either raped, and if raped, they are impregnated, and if they are lucky enough not to catch HIV, but most of them catch HIV. So you can see their future is not certain, and it's not good at all. And that becomes our obligation as a community members to make sure that our peers or the kids that are on the streets are safe, but also the kids that are from our families have a very future, a good future that is very certain for them. Among the things that also lead to street kids is because families are breaking down out of divorce or even out of death. When parents die, kids live without protection, without care, and thus they end up on streets. That shows that our communities are no longer so concerning and interested to give that care where the immediate family members are not available. So we should reflect back on our traditions and our norms of how we used to care for each other as Africans, but also as any other country. So what should we do as of now to solve this challenge? I'm glad that some civil society organizations are doing a very credible job, like Uganda Society for Human Rights in Uganda. But also a great organization in Rwanda called Root Foundation has been doing a very incredible job. And I have to really thank you so much for that. But we have to do more. While I was interacting with Root Foundation, I realized that they are picking many street kids from the streets, taking them to care homes, but also finding them families that can give them protection. In addition, also Root Foundation is giving them skills, educating and training them through different dynamic courses and trainings like sports, like art, like culture, like dance and drama, like also entrepreneurship skills, like training them how to run a cafe, a coffee shop. And all the money that comes out of their activities still goes back to helping other street kids that are on the streets, picking them out of there, that environment that is not safe for them. You too can get involved. Visit those civil society organizations that are doing that such a great job. Donate to them or even volunteer with them so that we can all inclusively transform our communities. I hope this is a call that you're able to listen, but also able to spread to any other person that feels pity for those kids. Those that could be your kids, those could be my kids, and those are the citizens that have to run our countries in the near future. When change is needed, we should be able to rise up to it and make sure that we see the change that we yearn to see for our generations and our country. Thank you so much.